Hey guys, Self here, and this commentary is going to be to some Far Cry 4 gameplay. I hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background while I talk about this. As most of you guys probably already know, I'm a PlayStation gamer. That's my preferred platform of choice. This commentary, however, is going to be very Xbox focused, and I'm not coming at this as a PlayStation fanboy or anything like that. And some of the stuff I say might seem fanboyish or maybe slanderous in a way, but I definitely do not mean for that. This commentary is meant to be constructive, so I hope it is taken that way. But this stemmed from the recent sales figures announced from Sony that the PS4 has sold 18.5 million units, which is fucking crazy if you ask me. But Microsoft hasn't released a number lately. People think it's sitting around the 10-12 million mark, which is still great. But I'm sitting here wondering, why the PS4 has skyrocketed so far ahead of the Xbox One. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is the system's power. Like, it's no secret the PS4 is a more powerful machine, but you know what? It's not that much more powerful. They're still producing basically the same results as in terms of graphics, with minor differences here and there. So what could it be? I'm starting to think it's the games. I'm starting to think that the PS platform, the PS brand, is producing the types of games that people are more interested in, and I feel like the Xbox brand is rehashing the same games that people love, but it's just they're not bringing enough new to the table. And I know I might get flack for saying that, but just hear me out a little bit. So I've been seeing a lot of people hyped for Halo 5, and that's no surprise. I see a lot of Xbox fans asking for a Gears of War collection, and they want Gears of War 4 all in the Xbox One, which again is no surprise. But what does Microsoft really gain from that? I mean, what do they gain from catering to the same fans over and over again? In my opinion, they really don't gain anything. What Microsoft really needs is some new, unique, exclusive IPs from some hungry development studios. And no more bro shooters like Titanfall, and no more forgettable games like Rise. Sunset Overdrive was good, and it's probably the closest to what I'm getting to, yet it's still far from what I'm actually talking about. I just feel that Xbox One needs a game that people have to play. Like, it's a game that people will buy a console just to play. Because as far as Xbox fans go, anybody that's interested in Gears of War, Halo, Fable, Forza, all these Xbox brands, anybody who's a fan of those already has an Xbox One. And what Microsoft needs to do is appeal to the rest of the gamers. Honestly, I just feel like they need a game like The Last of Us. And I don't mean a game that, it doesn't have to be horror survival or apocalyptic or anything like that. It just has to be gripping and immersive, and it has to be something that people who aren't already Xbox fans will want to fork out money and buy an Xbox One just to play it. And right now, I just feel like Xbox One doesn't have a game like that. And these franchises that they keep rehashing games for, those aren't those type of games either. No Halo or no Forza, no Gears of War is gonna make any non-Xbox fan go out and buy an Xbox. It's just not gonna happen. So the next two possible candidates for Xbox One are Scalebound and Quantum Break. Now there might be another one or two that I'm forgetting about, but those are the next two big exclusive IPs coming out for Xbox One, and both of which would surprise just about everyone if they were at the same level of prestige as The Last of Us. I just feel like Microsoft needs to cater to non-Xbox fans. And there's been an ongoing and not the least bit funny joke among the Xbox community that PS4 has no games, when in fact, to me, it's more true the other way around, not only in terms of quantity, but in the sense that there's more gripping and meaningful games on the PS4. The Xbox brand seems to provide games where it's all about just chaotic fun, shooting guns with your friends and all that sort of stuff. Whereas on the PlayStation, it's more about storytelling, it's more about immersion, it's more about, getting you to feel something when you're playing a game, and not just getting a thrill out of shooting as many enemies as you can. Whether they float your boat or not, the Sony developers are producing exclusive IPs they just have more substance behind them. You know, if Titanfall had a single player campaign, it could have worked. Although I don't feel first person shooter is quite the answer. If Sunset Overdrive had a better writing team who focused more on a visceral and immersive experience rather than a fun and chaotic experience, then people would probably be more interested in that as well. As of right now, the only people interested in Xbox games are Xbox fans, and that seems to be a fan base that's slowly shrinking, while the PlayStation fan base is rapidly growing. So that's my opinion, that's my 2 cents. I feel like Microsoft needs to invest in a first-party studio that will sit down and just make a totally amazing game, something fresh, something new, something unique, something that gamers like myself will not be able to pass up. That's what they need to do in order to get people to jump on the Xbox One bandwagon. If they don't, Sony's gonna keep doing it. I mean, Sony's got Bloodborne and The Order coming out very soon. I don't think these games are gonna be, you know, at the same level as The Last of Us, but I think that the idea is there. I think that the style of game is there, and I think that they're doing it right in that sense. So that's my 2 cents. I hope I don't get slandered for this. This is meant to be constructive. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you liked the video, click that like button. If you disliked it, it won't hurt my feelings if you click the dislike button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I always appreciate the subs. And yeah, that's it for me. Vile Self out.